I guess the big story is the championship leader crashing out. It was not Norris's day.
No, definitely not. I don't know. You felt it coming, didn't you? It was a little bit scrappy already. It was on edge, and Lando doesn't have the momentum behind him at the moment. We just spoke to Andrea Stella after the session, and Andrea Stella is defending Lando Norris, saying it's up to the team to come up with a setup, come up with solutions that help Lando get his comfort back in the car. But yeah, on the other hand, Oscar Piastri doesn't have the same problems. He's able to get it out of the car every session, is there or thereabout. And maybe Lando, when he ties it all together, is a little bit quicker still than Oscar. Last week it was turn one and a small issue, and now it's a bigger issue, which puts him back to P10. It's all those mistakes that will really hurt him in the championship fight.
Is it anything that Stella suggested that it's a little bit of pressure maybe from Piastri?
He's talking about updates, and that feels a little bit strange, of course, because McLaren by far have the fastest car out here. Andrea Stella says it's not the case. He says it's a little bit of a pushing from other teams as well, that the other teams are trying to put pressure on McLaren by saying they are by far the quickest. But yes, I think it's also a case of Oscar now getting more out of the car than Lando. And if you compare it to Max, he is maximizing every opportunity he gets. And if he even gets sniff of pole position or a win, he will take it. And that's still the difference between Max and Oscar and Lando.
Lando's mistake. What was the reaction like from the paddock?
It was more of a surprise that Max took the pole, I would say. I think the reaction there was more surprising. We had all the drivers in there for their media session afterwards. And Liam Lawson and Isaac Hadjar stayed on with their PR officers looking at the lap from Max. They were stunned with what Max was doing. It's crazy was one of the lines from Isaac Hadjar in terms of what Max was doing. And it was not, it was almost unfair like they were talking about it like that in terms of every time Max gets that pole anyway when he has a sniff of a chance. But they treated it with a lot of respect for Max. They were amazed with what he can do. And yeah, especially Liam Lawson now knows what that car is.